Hello, welcome back. Today, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Weird intro, you know. No, you see that right there? You see that face? Scroll down. No, no, no. Yeah. mm, mm. Gotta find the YouTube channel together, guys. You gotta find it. It has to be somewhere. So, I can make this whole video just. Oh, got him. Who's ready? Ready? Yeah.
Excuse me?
Ooh, interesting. Nope, I hate that ad.
Everyone called them the Three. Three backwater hicks who would come out of the woods to drink and stalk women. Usually they hunted in Earl's bar in town. But tonight, they were chasing me. They were driving in their truck, each of them with a beer in their hand, drinking and swerving, nearly hitting me and making me run.
Dang.
Why are you going for a walk with the sisters, huh? Ain't no one around, they called. Two of them were yelling at me stuff like, "Where you going, sweetheart? Where you going?" But the tall one, their leader, kept looking at his handsome reflection in his pocket mirror, fixing his hair, smiling. I fell down, mud splashing all over me. They hooted and hollered and parked the truck. One of them grabbed a bat. It had notches, one for every hunt. I got up, clutching my soaking wet book bag, and started to run again. They chased me. We were running by the cemetery at the edge of town. Got somewhere to be? They laughed like hyenas. One of them threw a beer bottle and it smashed against the gate, pieces cutting me.
Sorry, but did you hear that? Throw a beer ball. Hit the gate.
"Don't damage the goods, idiot," their leader said. The one that kept checking his reflection in his pocket mirror.
Stop looking at your mirror.
I turned and ran to the cemetery, trying to dodge and weave between the statues and tombstones, but they kept moving around, cackling, laughing, knowing no one else was around. They would grab me and push me into a gravestone and laugh harder, let me get up, and then push me again. Exhausted, I got up and ran, but just ran head first into the leader who grabbed me. "Please let me go," I asked. The leader of the three looked up from his hand mirror. "Ask again," he said, "but this time, beg." They crowded around me, laughing under their breath. "I'm begging you, please let me go," I asked, and he smiled. "No."
Look at that. Do you see him? Yeah. Hey, you need to go dentist, boys. You need to go dentist. Oh, it's so funny. What is he holding? He's holding something. Comment down below what you think.
He walked up, facing me, and wiped some mud from my cheek. "You've got something on your face," he grinned. Then he threw me against a mausoleum wall, and they all started grabbing my clothes. "This is a nice shirt," one of them said. He pulled at my top. But then he stopped. There was a crunching sound in the cemetery, like stones being moved. They peered into the darkness. One of them picked up a rock and threw it into the darkness.
Is it a zombie?
They turned back to me. The rock flew back and hit one of them in the back of the head. They spun around, a hand still on my shirt. "Show yourself!" one of them yelled, patting his bat. "Show yourself! Now!" And then they heard it. The stone crunching sound. The statue they had backed me up against was alive and looking down at them. To them, it was a statue. To me, it was Apony. Apony reached down and wrapped its cold hand around the wrist, clenching my shirt. Apony's stone head tilted. "Let go of my shirt," I said. Apony snapped his wrist. He sprung back, holding the stump of his arm, blood spurting out. "Get out of here!" the leader screamed, and they began running. I ran too. The one who was bleeding out was falling behind. I caught up to him. I tripped him. He hit the ground, looking at me, astonished. Apony was approaching.
This is
He tried
crazy.
to jump over a headstone, but the Apony grabbed his leg and pulled it down, snapping it. He screamed out loud, his leg now facing backwards. He huddled against the headstone, trying to hide. I walked over and looked at him.
Ain't hiding now.
"What are you doing?"
Yeah, you ain't hiding now, bro. Nope. You can't hide now. Bend it. Nope. You know you done. And you know you deserved it. I'm not trying to be rude, but you know what you did. When I began this video, we saw what you did. Yeah, guys. Okay, guys, you saw what they did? Yeah. Now I'm gonna get
He whimpered.
dessert.
"Having a bit of fun," I replied. He felt the headstone start to move as the statue pushed it. He tried to move, but he was too slow. The gravestone fell down slowly, folding him in half. I watched. The other two were running for their lives. One of them made the mistake of looking back. He went down before he knew what had hit him. It was the statue. She threw him against the wall of a tomb. He hit the wall hard. His bones cracked. I watched him slide down the wall onto the wet ground. Blood in his hair. Some teeth knocked out. Wheezing.
Dang! Whoop. Gotta go right there. You know. Oh, that's pretty insane. Much time we got left? Because in the beginning, we wasted a lot of time looking for it. Got one more minute. Sorry. I don't like having a 10-minute limit. I'd rather have like a 20-minute limit at least.
Holding
You
his
know?
arm, leaning against the
Or
wall.
like
for support.
unlimited time.
The leader had doubled back and ran over, holding out his hand. "Come on!" he yelled. "I can't! Come on!" he yelled, taking the other's hand. Then they heard something. Quiet whistling. Something moving through the air. They realized what it was too late. A tombstone falling out of the sky. "Wait, no!" It landed on the one splattering his
No, we ain't watching this.
mirror. An idea popped into my head. "What did you do to my friends?" I didn't reply to what he was asking. I just opened his pocket mirror and had the leader face his own handsome reflection. Suddenly, a slash appeared across his neck. He pressed his hand to it. Then one against his forearm. He didn't know what was going on. Another slash on his chest. Finally, he spun around and saw her. A little girl who moved like broken glass. She muttered, "Mira," and slashed again. This time his chin. "Let me go," he said.